Welcome to Australia's newest motoring event, the Australian Festival of Speed. A day to celebrate the worship of motoring racing and also dedicated to everything that makes human beings go faster. The Australian Festival of Speed is the brainchild of Terry Matter and financially backed by close friend Craig Parson. Both met whilst rehabilitating in hospital after suffering separate life-threatening motorcycle accidents that left Terry a paraplegic and Craig a quadriplegic. Their friendship blossomed and so too their passion for motorsport. After years of dreaming up the ultimate motorsport day out, their extreme passion evolved into reality, the Australian Festival of Speed. A day they claim will be the fastest day in your life. Terry, how did it all come about?
We had a startup business called AAC. I was also thinking of ways that we could raise the profile of F1 in Australia and put on a good festival, one of these motorsport festivals that you have in Europe. And so I kind of approached an investor who was also in AAC, and before you knew it, we had a kind of a pretty ambitious plan on paper to make a world-class motorsport festival in Australia.
Attending the festival is the star and face of the event, Mark Webber, who finished in 3rd place in the 2010 World F1 Championship. We caught up with Mark and asked him his thoughts on Daniel and his up-and-coming form.
Very good. Yeah, Daniel's done a great job in the first few seasons of his career over there as a junior. He's on the Red Bull program. They've done a great job for him, and now he's got a great opportunity next year by doing the Friday testing of race weekends. So, he knows what mountain he's got to climb, and he's got a good head on his shoulders, so it should be all right.
I'm now joined by the man that everyone believes will be Perth's first F1 champion, Daniel Ricciardo. How are you, bud? Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Mate, you've been great to talk to. We've talked a few times whilst you've been in other countries, but to have you here, how are you finding it?
Yeah, it's great. The reception I got this morning getting in here was huge, and as soon as I got out of the car, there was a few more fans than I thought wanting autographs and photos. So it's been pretty overwhelming at the moment.
Well, the one thing about Perth people is they really get behind their heroes. Now, not just getting behind because you're doing what you're doing, but you're doing it really well. You didn't just learn how to drive. It came to you when you were about 9. Tell us the story.
9 years old, started go-kart racing. Always had it in the blood. Always loved racing from when I was young, just watching it. And Dad did a bit of racing, so I followed him. First full season of cars at 16, and then 17 moved to Europe.
What's it like being part of, I suppose, one of the most powerful sporting teams in the world? What's that like?
Oh, it's huge. It comes with a lot of pressure, but a lot of pride as well, and happy to be part of it. It's a big task to sort of live up to the expectations they reached this year. But we're going to give it a good crack, and hopefully they'll keep moving me up and get a full-time seat.
Well, mate, thanks very much for your time. Really appreciate it, and good luck. I know we'll see you at the top of F1, mate. At the age of just 21, Daniel already has built a very impressive resume. But don't make the mistake of thinking F1 driving is easy, glamorous work. It is a lot of hard work, which includes a long time away from your friends and family and much sacrifice. Now, if you would like to follow Daniel and be part of his future success, you can go to his website or follow the links from ZoomTV.